podcast. I'm Azar Madhani, and as always, I'm joined by the wonderful Tommy Sondi.
That's me.
And the ubiquitous Tony O.
Morning, boys. Excuse me. Hold on. Just a minute. Yeah.
Wait, what's going on here? Shades?
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, he's celebrating
Wait.
Spurs. He's celebrating Spurs. Is that
What is
what's
that?
happening?
A trophy?
Yeah.
Looks like the Europa League trophy. What? What is that?
Why is Tony celebrating Spurs like this?
Yeah.
He's finally gone off the deep end.
Champions
Oh,
of
there-
Europe.
There is an
Proper.
Arsenal.
None of
There
that
is an
shit.
Arsenal.
Mhm.
There is an
Yeah,
Arsenal
And what about the
jersey
men?
in there.
And what about the men's team, Tony?
Arsenal.
You forgot about
I
that.
support Arsenal. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Did I ever say I support Arsenal men? No. Arsenal. Right here. Where's the badge? Here we go. Yeah.
There's
Is it
the
because
badge.
the Arsenal
Yeah.
men continue to disappoint you?
It's because the Arsenal women are fantastic and did Mission Impossible.
the
You
Arsenal-
all doubted us.
The
Yeah.
Ars-
Tommy was
I-
very
I
clear.
100%,
We
I
would get
100%
slapped.
doubt
We
it.
doubt you.
100%, yeah.
You did. And
Did
you
I doubt
probably
you?
did. You always doubt us.
You
Sure.
probably did.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Whatever you need. Whatever you need.
Hey, where'd you get this
Yeah.
trophy? Where's this trophy from? It looks like a nice big trophy, too. As well.
Might have gotten it from Tottenham's cabinet.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
I mean, Uzi,
listen.
you have to have some shame. You are responsible for this. Yeah. Have some self-awareness. You lost to
Why should I, why,
in
why
a
should I
final.
have shame? I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't- I
did.
wasn't responsible.
You
for
are
this. What did I do?
lumped in
you
with
were a
that
What did I
lot.
do?
long-term supporter.
What
That's
did I
Yeah,
do?
long-term
Yeah,
supporter
supporter.
of a team
Alright.
that lost to Tottenham in a final.
All right.
Have
When
some shame.
when am I?
Yeah.
When do I get some compensation then for being a long-term supporter?
Yeah,
The
You
way
had
I see
it.
it.
You
I'm
had
the
it
one
under
that
Sir
suffered.
Alex. You had
Yep.
it. It was
You've
I
paid.
was a child.
You were
paid.
paid.
I was a
no,
child.
no. Yeah, you were there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Celebrating.
Uh-huh.
Probably with shades on like me. Celebrating.
No, I didn't
Or
really wear
shameless
shades when I
years.
was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, hey, listen.
See, the thing that I've taken away is that I didn't celebrate enough when I was growing up. I needed to be much more irritating. That's my biggest takeaway from the last 10 years. 12
Tommy.
years. 12
Hey,
years.
I learned from that. But we know. Remember when we first started this pod, how high I was. I was pretty. I think
You
irritating and high. So listen, I sometimes you gotta know when to take it when it's high and just like really lean into it because the bad times are coming. Right?
Yeah.
And yeah, Tony, listen, Arsenal women, that was a true underdog story. They almost did what Chelsea did when we won in 2012. You know what I mean? Down in every leg, come back,
Yeah.
and then
That's true.
Each
That's
out
true.
the final. Yeah, it was a very
Yeah.
similar story. Yeah.
Very
so congrats
similar.
to them. Yeah, I did not expect it. I thought Barcelona was way too.
And
The best
it
part of
was-
this
it
is
wasn't a
that
smash and
I
grab.
can
They were
see
brilliant.
Tony's screen in his sunglasses.
Awesome. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
What's it was the
Okay.
show? Wait, a medal too? Dude, he came prepared.
Man,
Oh
this,
my
this man
gosh.
really
Yeah.
raided Dollarama, didn't he?
Badge of honor. Badge of honor. No, I earned this trophy, just like the women earned their trophy.
Oh,
So,
Tony,
there we
Tony,
go.
you shouldn't have tapped that. That sounded suspiciously plastic.
It's Uzi, you're an engineer. Plastic doesn't make this sound. This is not plastic. But yeah. Anyway.
Suspiciously plastic to me, Tony.
Listen, it's a great,
not
it's a great
plastic.
result. It's
I'll let you touch it. Yeah. When you see it, I'll let you touch it.
I
There you go.
really don't want. I'm gonna clip that out of context. It's not gonna be good.
Anything for the pod. Yeah.
This is how we get Tony canceled.
I am always happy to help. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm happy for
That's a
Tony
lie.
because like this is the close, the only trophy they're probably going to. I mean, Arsenal maybe next year they'll be better in the league, but the Arsenal men aren't winning anything anytime soon. So just take it, Tony. You earned it.
I couldn't
Yeah,
watch the
milk
final
it
in
for what it's worth,
2007 because, dial-up internet, very slow. Also, no access. Yeah, had to follow text by text, play by play, loading every 2 minutes. This one in HD, I saw it. It was
Yeah.
fantastic. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. Yeah, I deserve this. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One club.
Take it.
I've been very consistent.
Take it.
One club.
I think you should enjoy it. I'm not sure if you specifically deserve this.
Oh, yeah. I think I deserve it. Yeah, I think I deserve it. Yeah.
As long as
As
you
the
think
saying
you
goes.
deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on to some prem action. How
Yeah,
about
no
that?
problem.
How about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think is that?
These sunglasses are very
You know
distracting.
what?
Easy.
Hey, wait, let me
Yes.
get. Let me,
All I'm doing is looking at Tony's screen through his
Yeah,
sunglasses.
I can
That's
see that.
all I'm doing.
Yeah, I can
Hey.
see that. Yeah.
let me get.
I'm,
let me
I'm
get.
mesmerized.
Let me get my trophy out. Right? Hey, fourth place Champions League music. Can we play it? Can we hear it? That's my trophy. Alright?
I
Yeah,
don't think we have
Tommy,
clearance to play the
Take
Champions
your wins,
League
man.
music.
Take your wins. Yeah,
That's what it
especially
is,
before
right?
Anthony on Wednesday.
If you need a trophy, I got one behind you. You can borrow it.
Alright, we'll borrow that. That's our fourth place trophy. Alright.
Yeah.
And hey, the lads are celebrating hard, like they won something, you know what I mean? And yeah, it was funny, you had Reece James in the back being like, oh guys, maybe a little bit too much, eh? So he's back to like, yeah, okay, good stuff. He knows. He's been through more. So but yeah, listen, the game
James
wasn't
has
pretty.
won the big stuff, man. The rest
He's won
of
the
them
big
haven't
exactly.
won anything, so
Yeah, one shit. Yeah.
yeah.
What was it? Was a very nervy kind of first half. I think Forest had a couple good chances where they made better finishing. They may have had a goal.
They had some sitters, man. Chris Wood, he chose
Well, at
the
the
wrong
end,
time.
at the end,
Well, he had
yeah,
one in the
yeah.
first half as well, where he's got to score, man. Like, what's going on with Chris Wood?
He's turned
Yeah.
back into Chris Wood is what's
He's
going
turned
on.
back into
Yes,
Chris Wood.
yeah, at the wrong time.
Yeah,
R.I.P. Cristiano Ronaldo.
yeah, he had a good first half of the season, and he's well. You know what? Kind of like Forest, to be fair. They kind of cooled off towards the back half of the season. So,
Yeah.
they had it in their hands at home. You know, Chelsea were not a good away team all season, and honestly, like, you know, we had a game plan. We gave Forrest a lot of the ball. Neto had a good chance in the first half too, where there was a few it's just
yeah,
kind of nervy.
he
You know what I mean?
did.
Very kind of nervy
Yeah.
game. You could tell the players they were like they didn't want to make a mistake out there. And then who was it? Caldwell, who kind of cleaned up a kind of missed shot or missed cross along the box and just puts it in, and that's it, right? In the end, that's it. That's all it took.
I think it was Neto that I played it
Was it
across. It was
Neto
Cole
played-
that
yes.
scored. Yeah.
Caldwell scored, yeah. And
Yeah.
I don't know who played across, but it was definitely a miscue.
It was
something.
It was Neto that played it across, and I mean, fitting for the type of game it was. Neto was only put in by a little bit of an odd deflection off a Forest player's head.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
right.
Which is,
That's
it
right.
felt like that's kind of what the game needed to produce a goal, almost.
It felt like a first goal wins kind of game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, Chelsea
Very much
could
so.
not afford to fall behind, and they did
You
well to
think,
get
yeah.
the first goal. Yeah, that's not a game State Forest are very good at. So, yeah,
Like you said, Wood had the chance
He
in
did.
the 93rd minute.
Sells
Great
with
first
the ball.
touch. Hey, great
Yeah.
first touch.
He
Hey,
panicked. He
and then,
panicked. Yeah, got under the ball.
Felt the pressure.
Man, Sanchez was on the floor as well. He was scrambling. Yeah,
Oh, he slept.
Just-
He
yeah.
slept or something.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
It,
had-
you know,
yeah. Just had to hit
if
the
they
target.
got that point, they would have made Champions
The
League,
Europe-
I think, right? Or
No,
was it
Europa.
League?
They would have
League.
made
Okay,
Europa
they made
League.
Europa. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, at least they're in the Conference League, so they have some Europe, which at the start of the season, you know what I mean? They're taking that 100%, right? You know what I mean? If you're that club. So, that's a good result for them. We get Champions League. Great result for us. It's actually hilarious when I was talking about Reece James not celebrating. Sancho was celebrating hard in the
Why are
room.
you celebrating,
Well,
boy? You're coming
he's
back to
going-
us. You're
he's
paying
going
5
back.
mil to send you back.
He's going back to United. And what do you celebrate for, man? I get it. He's
Ay,
part
ay,
of the
ay.
game. Yeah, that's hilarious. It's like, there's no way we're keeping Sancho. I think it's been pretty clear that he's going back to United. Yeah. We'll pay the 5 mil. Yeah, no problem. But honestly, I'm stoked. At the start of the season, I just wanted Champions League, and we got there in the end. It
Somehow
was
you
rough,
got there. Yeah.
but we got there. And now gives me a little bit more excitement for next season because it's been a while, right, for this to happen. So I'm pretty happy about that. Hopefully, couple of dishes in the summer would be nice, like a good goalkeeper.
Is this your first
Great.
time qualifying since Tuchel? It is,
Since
huh?
Tuchel, yeah, it is. It is. I know. It's been
Since
a while.
the season
right?
you won it, like after you won it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty
Has
crazy.
it actually been that long?
It
Yes.
has, yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
I know. It's shocking.
I don't know why that surprises me because that's exactly when Bowley took over.
Yeah.
But
Mm,
somehow it still surprised me.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's again, I'm just happy that we're in it, regardless of how.
It's
ugly
very
it
similar to
was.
how
Yeah.
Leicester won the league. When you think about it, yeah, just getting over the line, having thrown away most of the second half of the season. But yeah,
Yeah, we'll
important
take
thing
it.
is that you got there. Yeah, yeah, and I
That's true.
think
That's true.
deservedly, to be honest, compared to some of the teams around.
Yeah, they blew it, and we
Yeah,
in the end didn't
and
blow
you
it.
got the
So
result. Yeah,
yeah, there's something to be said for that, right? I think your squad, young squad, kind of grows a little bit after a result like that. So you know what? There's some positivity and there's something to look forward to next season, which is good, which is very good. Yeah,
yeah.
and we have a chance for a trophy. In
You do?
Europe this
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
And then you get to
Oh
bring
my
your
God,
stuff
I
out
forgot.
next week. Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot that there was a conference final.
It's
Conference
happening.
final.
Anthony, yeah, it's
Yeah,
happening.
I think that's this Thursday. I think.
Is it
Can't
Thursday
imagine
or
it having-
Wednesday?
Is
Might be
maybe is it
Wednesday.
Wednesday? Okay, but it
I'm
is
not
this
sure.
week. Yeah. So
Top, do you know what the Conference League music is? I've never heard it before.
I don't think I've heard.
This guy. Do you even watch the games? You just watch the highlights after.
Man, you think I'm gonna watch Conference League? Come on, man. I want to watch the final. Okay.
You watch the
Listen,
final? Okay. Yeah.
Listen. I think we can all agree the Conference League is kind of a joke league, right? So.
God, if you are listening and if you exist, Anthony Winner would be so funny.
I don't think now that they've won, they've made it to the Champions League. I don't
Lot
think
of-
you would care. I mean, it will be really funny, but
Oh yeah, well yeah.
funny.
For me, it won't hurt us hard, and I think the players now will be like, Conference League. Hey, we made Champions League, so they probably don't care as much either. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Anyhow,
What's the next game I have written down? Newcastle 0, Everton 1. Bit of a surprising result.
very.
I think we all expected Newcastle to win at home and Everton to be kind of emotionally spent after their last game at Goodison. But yeah, I mean, it didn't end up mattering because of results elsewhere. But the crowd in St. James Park was pretty nervous while the clock was ticking down on this one.
They've really struggled without Joelinton. Like,
Yep.
yeah, his injury. He brings that
You need
midfield
the big
together.
bastard fouling
You do.
people.
You do, yeah. Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
just
Isaac
poor.
was also injured too, and he played through it. You could
Yeah.
tell he was
Yeah.
not 100% fit. Yeah.
Definitely,
He still has some wicked shots.
he
that
did.
Pickford had to stop.
He did. Who was? Oh yeah, was Pickford, right? That was in goal. It would have
Yeah.
been, yeah. Yeah, it was just strange. Everton could have scored more. Like, it was that kind of game. If Beto had anything about him, like, they could have scored more. Calvert-Lewin came on, and I mean, I
Blew
keep
it,
forgetting
blew
this
his
guy is a
chance, yeah.
footballer, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah, Everton have a lot of changes to make this summer. Yeah, we'll have a different look and feel next year in the new stadium, or not next year, next season. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if they do anything. Newcastle, I think it was important that they made it. Just about got over the line. 2-1
Very
0
lucky.
defeats in their last two games. Nearly threw it away. But, yeah, I think... Yeah, when you look at the quality of it...
They're lined up to have a pretty big summer off the back of this as well.
You'd
I
imagine
think
so.
it should. Yeah.
It's important it keeps Isaac, in the club, because I think Liverpool were sniffing around. That he's always linked with Arsenal. But I think this, definitely keeps him there.
It does kill our dream of Tony running naked through Parliament, which is unfortunate.
It does.
For another season, at least.
Would I have been able to
another
keep
season.
the sunglasses on? If I,
Sunglasses are fine.
yeah.
Sunglasses are fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, for those listening, so Tony is still holding the trophy, and
Oh.
the sunglasses are still on.
It's here to
I
stay.
think he might be going the whole pod this way. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
there to
He's,
stay.
he's got to hold on to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You guys seem guaranteed Isaac stays. I'm not 100% sure. I think if the big club comes sniffing, you know what I mean. There's no guarantees, but we'll see.
I don't think they can afford to let him go. That's my feeling on it. I don't think that project can afford to lose Isaac. You know what I
He's one of
mean?
the best strikers in the world. Yeah, this no club can really afford to lose someone like that in the end.
Yeah, but I mean, when you look at the talent pool around him in their attack, like we see it. If he's not the one doing something in that attack, like they have Anthony Gordon, he's good, but it's a drop off. It's a big
Oh yeah.
drop off. You're looking at a massive rebuild if you sell Isaac. I actually think it might not be the worst thing if they did, because he keeps breaking down, and they didn't have that many games this season physically. He's not someone you can trust to play a whole European plus Premier League schedule. There's something to be said about that, as good as a player he is, but I think for the credibility of the project, it will be difficult to justify selling Isaac, but we'll see.
I think the better solution for them would be to sign a better quality backup that you can rotate in.
There's talk of extending Callum Wilson's contract for a year,
I mean, that's another guy who can't
It's a
stay
bad
fit.
move.
So.
It's
Yeah.
a bad move. Yeah.
but
He's
they're
fine.
trying to make it more incentive based, is what I saw. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean,
Okay, then you still need to sign a striker.
Oh, hey,
Backup.
they want a quality
Isaac.
backup. I think Jonathan David's available. There's
No.
a quality backup.
No.
Yeah, for Newcastle, right?
No.
Right there.
Hey.
Right there.
no.
I will sell them one Rasmus Hoyland. Cheap too.
I think Liam Delap is a good shot for Newcastle, if we're being serious, not Rasmus Hoyland.
Yeah, but he's not gonna go there to be a backup.
Why
Why would I
not?
be
He's gonna
serious?
he's gonna go to his club to be the main number 9 main striker. I feel like
He has a chance to go play Champions League football. Like, he will play a lot if he goes to Newcastle. We've just spoken about Isaac's never fit. He'll play a lot of football, I think.
I don't think given the links that Delap has had with United, I don't think Champions League football is the thing that's gonna push him over the edge. It's gonna
We
be
thought
a-
they were going to be in the Champions League next season when those
gonna
links
be-
existed. Yeah, and that's gone now.
Speak for
So,
yourselves.
okay.
yeah, well, you know, the
So
general
those
media.
links have been
Yeah,
are
the
gone
general
too.
media.
Liam
Some of
Delap-
us knew better.
Delap has no business going. That would be such a stupid move. Like, that's a career killer. Don't go to United. Go somewhere. Go to a club that makes sense. Yeah. Go to a club that makes sense. Go to Spurs. Just don't go to United. Yeah.
Well, he's not going to Aston Villa either then, because they didn't make Champions League
Aston
either.
Villa can't afford to sign
Yeah.
players.
Very good transition. Man United 2, Aston Villa 0. Aston Villa blowing their chance to qualify for the Champions League. Just series of fucking events in this game.
This is why
where
I'll
do we wanna
never.
start?
This is why I'll never rate Emery, man. I'm sorry. I just can't. Yeah.
Or is he just drawn to the Europa League? Does
Yeah,
he
maybe,
love it
yeah.
that much?
Maybe.
Again,
Hey,
why
I'm
I
just
would. I
saying
cannot rate
they're,
Emery. Same thing.
They're when they blasted the Europa League anthem instead of the Champions League anthem against
fitting.
PSG. Foreshadowing, baby.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Villa just did not show up in this game at all. Imagine taking this Man United, getting outshot 25-6.
He had
10 to
0
1
shots
on
in
target.
the first like 45 minutes. 0 shots.
I think they had one on target the whole game, right? It was something like
Yeah.
that, something low like
Jesus
that.
Christ. I mean,
I mean, well, we can talk about the
Martinez?
controversy with Villa's disallowed goal. There was no controversy with the Martinez.
no.
The disallowed goal. I mean, terrible referee. Just terrible goalkeeping.
Yeah.
Worst refereeing.
What was going on with Bayende? Why? What happened there? He just dropped it.
I don't know.
He just
didn't
dropped
go.
it.
He didn't.
Yeah, well, he said he was
drop it.
playing
He never
basketball.
picked it up.
Yeah, he was
He
fumbling
never
the ball.
picked it up.
It's so weird.
I don't know what's going on. It's just,
Good.
you know what? Thank you for that second half against Arsenal in the FA Cup, but so long.
Yeah.
Don't need
Wait,
to see you again.
I have a question about that play, right? So say
Yeah.
you're the referee or you're a player in that game, and your goalie, gets hands on the ball. I will agree he does not have full control, but he gets hands on the ball. Player comes in, puts his foot in. Hey, if I'm a ref, I'm probably blowing the whistle there too. You know
Well,
what I'm
that's
saying?
why you're not a ref.
Yeah, or
That's
if I'm a
exactly
player,
why
I'm
you're not a
complaining
ref.
about that. I
They
don't
are
think it's
taught-
that
You're supposed to
egregious.
let it go. You're
Yeah,
supposed
they
to
are
let it
taught
go
now
until
to
the
let it
ball's
go
in the
'cause
net.
you have. He did not have his hand on the ball. If he has his hand on the ball, it's not a foul. But at the
It seems
point,
like he has his hand on the ball from what I
seems
saw.
like
Yeah.
that's why you let it play out and you let VAR review it, right? That's what it's there for. That's the thing. Like, it's such a huge moment. Relax, breathe a little, let it play out, and then you can blow your whistle. You know what I mean? It's inexperience. I think I read something that I don't know if this is true because it would be crazy if it is, but he's not fully sanctioned. This referee.
I don't know, but I know he's a relatively
Very
newer
inexperienced.
ref. I don't know his name, but not being fully sanctioned seems like some nonsense. But I don't know.
Sky
about that.
Sports.
I just know
It
that
was
he
Sky
is a
Sports that
relatively
were
new
saying
one.
it. So that would be an incredible claim for them to make.
What is fully
Fully qualified. Fully qualified. That's what I meant to say. Like full FIFA qualifications. But I don't know how that would be. I know other leagues can do it, so it's possible. The Premier League referees are supposed to because they're professional. But again, I don't know. Either way, it's a very bad decision. Yeah, it's cost filler because
But-
I think they will get a draw at least and qualify for the Champions League if they hold on. Listen, they didn't do enough. They didn't deserve anything from the game. Let's be clear about that. But in that moment, that referee's ineptitude has cost Villa. So, sucks for them. But
I mean, I see that side, but I'm also just like, I'm also more leaning towards the side of like, you know what, there's no guarantees that they even hold on to the 1-0 lead given how they didn't
they
really
just
play
needed
that.
a draw.
Yeah, they just need a draw for sure. But like, you know what I mean? Like, you have 90 minutes.
We know how football works, man.
I know,
Like,
yeah. It's just like
you
they're-
get that siege mentality to hold on. Like, United weren't creating that much at that point. That rattled the team. They got distracted. Again, probably shouldn't let that happen. But they conceded, I think, 3 minutes later.
Yeah, it was
I think
right
so,
away,
Yeah, like, it made a difference. We can't say it didn't make a difference. It made a difference. Yeah.
Tough.
It is what it
hey,
is.
you know what? Blame Martinez for just not letting Hoyland go 1v1 with
He's
him.
going to the
not
corner
gonna-
Now-
flag. Did you see the
Yeah,
first
he's
touch?
not going to score. Yeah.
I put this that
He would have missed.
I mean it's a dumb red card, but why are you fouling Hoyland? He's not scoring a goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Rasmus Hoyland doesn't score goals.
Yeah. The
He's
first
got-
touch took him so wide.
Can it be denial of a goal scoring opportunity
If
the
Rasmus is
player on the
on.
other side is not a goal scorer?
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, let Hoyland run at you. He's still got like 20 yards to goal, 30 yards to goal, whatever it was. Like, just let him go at you, right? See what happens.
You know Hoyland is not shooting from there. He's not going to try to chip the goalie.
No
he doesn't
chance.
know how.
His
No
first
chance.
touch was taking him to the corner flag, boys. He was not
Yeah.
going to score. No chance. Yeah. I did say
I
Martin.
mean, great form for the NHL playoffs.
Oh, yeah, great
really
hit.
good check.
It's a
Really
great-
good hit.
Fully legal, yeah.
It's a great
Yeah.
hit, yeah. Well, that's it. That might be the last game for Villa, so we'll see where he's off to next. But it seems like he is done at Villa. It seems like all the talk.
What a way to end it.
What a way to go! Yeah. Hey, whatever.
I'm holding
We're
my
in Europa
counsel
League.
on Martinez.
Yeah.
I was criticized last
we-
time for expressing my true feelings. So
Oh, I just think you're biased against Emi Martinez, and I still think you're biased against Emi Martinez. You can criticize him. Feel free. Go ahead. Floor is yours, Tony.
no, I've said all I needed to
Okay.
say. Let's move on.
All right, then we can move on. Fulham 0, Man City 2. End of
happened.
season, Gundogan showed up, scored a bike, got Man City into the Champions League. What do we have next?
Yeah, I mean that
What
happened.
else? Tell me,
There's nothing
tell me,
else
tell
to
me.
say.
What else happened?
That-
in this
that
game?
happened,
What
yeah.
else happened?
No,
in
no.
this
I
game?
thought
Tell me one other
Goodwin's
thing.
goal was actually incredible.
It was
Incredible
great.
is a
Like, literally,
stretch. It's
He
a
was in the
stretch.
he was in the air like when
That's how it works. That's
I
how
don't know, but like
bicycle
it's just like
works.
his. It was just that for a guy who's like 35 and he pulled that out. It was pretty crazy, man. I'm just saying. It's fucking
Tommy,
crazy.
how old are you?
Exactly.
I'm a little bit
You
younger.
can't.
than him,
You
right?
yeah. You
Yeah,
can't
you're
score
gonna
a bike.
do that at 35.
You're not that much younger than Gundogan. You're giving yourself way too
One
much
year.
credit.
1 year. Yes. So give me. I don't think. Anyway,
It's not a full year. It's not
Anyways,
a full year. You're the same age.
his goal His goal was
Can
incredible.
Tommy try
I'll
to
give you
chalk
that.
years off himself?
I'll
Yeah.
give you that. The goal was incredible. Okay, there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Rodri was on the bench, right? I think Rodri was on the bench. So
Yeah, he was there. Did he get on at all?
He's-
I didn't
I don't
see.
think so. I don't think so. No.
Just there for vibes? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Is this where we do our big Europa League final discussion?
You ready?
Well, no. Is there anything else to? Hey, we didn't talk
Thing is-
about. Hey, wait. We didn't talk
Tommy,
about.
you were the same age as Kudurin. 1 month.
1 month. Okay,
younger.
so
yeah.
so I got bicycles in me. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I really enjoyed how Liverpool and Crystal Palace did the double guard of honor at the start of the game. That was a nice little touch.
Very cute.
I enjoyed Glasner and Slot exchanging drinks beforehand and being like, should we just drink these now? That was pretty funny.
Klopp was in the stands too for this game, which is.
I enjoyed Klopp talking some sense to the Liverpool fans about Trent. That's what I enjoyed, and it seemed to have an impact because he was very strong.
What did he say?
He said he thought what they did was wrong. That I'm not gonna tell people how they should act, but I can tell you that I think it was wrong. Do what you want to do, but that's not what Liverpool fans do. That's not what the club is about. And they seem to respond to that, unlike when Slot just hung Trent out to dry. So, yeah, Trent did get a big cheer when
He did, yeah.
when he walked up, which was nice. Nice
He also
moment at
had,
the end.
yeah. He also had a really nice, incredible pass for Darwin in this game.
He did.
Drew some
Club,
nice,
huh? It's like
Club
what a
and Club,
what
yeah.
a pass, yeah.
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 Yeah. that was
Darren
nice to
fittingly
see.
did not finish.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't. No.
This guy.
On brand.
Yeah.
Very much so. Very much so. But yeah, I just wondered, was there anything else that happened in the league that was notable this last game week before we move on? Besides that,
No.
I am grateful to Odegaard for scoring against
Oh
Southampton.
yeah,
at the
Arsenal.
end.
What did
Yeah.
you do?
We
what
beat
did you do in
Southampton
your game?
just about. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a shit game. But
2-1,
yeah.
brother.
We tried to play all the reserves. Kieran Tierney scored. Yeah.
and from
Okay.
Ben White
From Ben White.
too. Yeah.
Raheem Sterling couldn't
feel-
get a
hey.
goal against Southampton.
Fullback to fullback is how I feel most of Arsenal's goals happen anyway. It's not like they got a striker that's going to put them away.
You've just made that up, but it's
Who else
okay.
is scoring on your team?
Mikel
Who else is
Merino.
scoring on your team?
Yeah. Mikel
How many
Merino.
does he have this season?
I don't know, maybe 9, something like that.
Hey, no,
I
yeah,
saw.
but
I saw.
That's more than you
I saw
thought,
online
isn't it?
today that
Yeah.
no, that is more than I thought.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm not sure if that's even a correct amount, but
It
I
is.
saw that no one for Arsenal got to
Double digits. This
in
is
the
true.
Prem.
Yeah.
it's true.
Yikes.
It's true.
Hey, well,
Offside
when
striker,
you
please.
have most of
Yikes.
your attackers having 4-month injuries, the best ones anyway, that will happen. Let's not give that stat any
What's
context.
Trossard doing? Yikes.
Trossard just exists, man.
Oh,
Same
what
with
are you,
Martinelli.
Man United? Come on now.
You know, jeez, what does it say? I brought
We are not
Trossard
Man
in.
United.
I brought Trossard in for fantasy this last game. And I was
About
like,
the
oh,
same
this guy's going to
strikers.
clean up. This guy's
Why
going
did
to
you bring
clean
Trossard
up.
in
I
for
don't know why
fantasy?
It's going to
man?
clean up.
I
That's
don't know why
stupid.
he's
This
done
is
that.
on you.
He got an
This
assist.
is on
He got
you.
an assist.
He
Hey,
did?
listen.
For who?
Hey, yeah, for the goal for
Odegaard.
Odegaard. Yeah, it's marked on his assist in fantasy, so he got it. I would just say,
Okay.
I finished above the there. I got it in the end. Yeah, I
Hey,
couldn't
and I'll
believe it,
just
yeah.
say we both finished above Tony.
You did.
Yes, that's true. That's it. We did both.
Shocking.
Well above.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Shocking.
Well above. Yeah, it wasn't even
Yeah.
close. And he
Might
really
want to pass
felt
that trophy along to Tommy for a bit so he can celebrate.
And
Yeah,
then-
I'll
FPL.
take it.
Come visit. You can touch it. Yeah?
Okay.
Clipping that out of context too.
Yeah. Clip it.
And I just want to throw it out there. In a 38-game season, Tottenham had 22 losses in the league. Okay, in a 38-game season,
And they qualified for the Champions League.
and they call it Champions League. The
And they
only
won a
team,
trophy.
the only team that has not gotten relegated with that amount of losses is Tottenham Hotspur, right there. Okay. Shit is what
Did they
they
get
got.
a second
Shit.
trophy
How
for
the
that?
fuck did you
Yeah.
guys let these guys win this trophy, man?
Yeah.
They are so. Oh my god.
Have you seen how bad we are? We are. I mean, I guess technically we finished 15th and not 16th. So Wait.
Yeah, you guys moved up. You guys moved up for sure. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Ange is out
Honestly,
here.
hey, I'm happy that this pod is getting recorded now and not like the day after the final because
You disappeared, man. You
no,
disappeared.
I had to. I had to
Rightfully
take.
so.
I took a
Rightfully so,
break
yeah.
from. I was
I
like, why am
fully-
I torturing myself with
fully
this
understood.
team? Why would I not? Why would I not like take a break from all the
Yeah,
group chats
fully
and
understood.
from Twitter and
Yeah, yeah.
Reddit? I was like, I took a couple of days. I was like,
I honestly
deal with
did not
this.
expect to see you here this morning. I am really,
I was
huge
prepared for
credit
that
to
too,
you.
yeah.
Huge credit to you. I didn't
Hey.
think you were turning up.
Hey,
But it was just
if
gonna be
there's
me
one
and
thing
Tommy.
about me, I show up. All season, I've shown up.
Yeah.
That's more than I can say for a lot of the players on this team. So, you
Yeah.
know, at
Yeah,
least
they-
I got that going for
They
me.
took into the second half. I think when is it? Who got subbed on? Was it Garnacho got subbed on, and who else came on with him? Was it?
What happened
I
there? man?
forget now. But like
This-
they came on, but
this-
they looked better though. They looked better.
No,
for that
my,
little
my
bit.
point is, why is
Yeah.
Mason Mount starting? What's that?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
what's
what
that
the heck
about?
What is
Mount
that?
was
Yeah.
atrocious.
Why
He
didn't
was so
Garnacho
bad.
start? He's like your only good-ish attacker. Like, what's going on? This guy, he does some
the-
random shit in the name of what? Like,
The bigger issue for me was not Garnacho not starting. I don't particularly care. It was that because Mount started, Bruno was pushed back into the 8, and we need Bruno in that left-hand spot. That's where we need Bruno in one of the 10 spots.
why
I don't
is
care which one.
why is Bruno? So wait, who played right 10? Oh, Diallo.
Ahmad.
I'd have played him at wing back, man. But this
It was weird team selection. We didn't play well
the week
until it
before.
was like desperation time.
I think I said the week before, the weekend before that, even though Spurs lost to Villa, they looked organized. Like, it's weird because you had Ange. He's been saying throughout that he will never change.
I know.
He will never
He
change.
changed.
Yeah.
He
And
changed in
then
the Europa League.
the last few games, he's been playing. I mean, noticing Spurs are playing in a block defensively. Like, they're respecting defensive principles. What's going on? And then in the game, they're sitting deep, and I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
So you do acknowledge that you needed to it, that you just didn't do it.
Interesting.
It's like
yeah.
he didn't even trust his principles when it was time to win. So, like, if there's ever a manager that deserves to be sacked after winning a trophy, that's it. That's the guy. Because
It's funny. You know, you're right. It's funny because I was going to interchange here. He was saying in his press conference, like, why am I getting asked about a sack? Like, I just won a trophy. He's shocked. We're like, dude, you've lost 22 plus games in this season. Like, you could have won the Champions League. People would be asking for the sack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't matter. It's crazy.
probably not. But
with
yeah.
with the quality of game we got in that final, it's very fitting that the winning goal is a shot that went backwards and got handballed in.
That's
Yes.
yeah. That
That's
was
all I can
definitely
say.
an own goal.
That was the level of that final. I'm
Bre-
like, yep, it's about
Brennan
right.
Johnson can claim it all. You're like, we all saw it. You
No.
did not touch
Yeah.
that
I saw
ball.
it, the moment the graphic even came up, it said Luke Shaw own goal. I'm like, yep, that is correct.
I was so
That is not a
confused.
shot on
Like,
target.
how did that go in? Between Luke Shaw, Maguire, I think, was the one that let it go through initially. And was it not
yes.
Maguire? It was
It was
Maguire.
Maguire. It was
Yeah.
Was it?
Maguire,
Alright,
yeah.
sure.
And then Onana and goal. Like, yeah.
Oh no, fuck me! I can't wait to see the back of this man. He's just such a fucking mess.
Yeah.
Backup's no good either, but Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ten Hag's recruitment has set this club back like 5 years.
Also with Amorim, another guy who won't change. He says he won't change. Then when it's 5 minutes left, you put Harry Maguire up top. It's like, is this your plan? This is part of your plan too? Like, play the big guy up top, but for the rest of the game, you don't try anything else. I don't know, man. I mean, he said after the Villa game, the good times are coming. It's like, okay.
I'll believe it when I see it.
This guy talks so much. Like, there was so many all season long. It's just like interview after interview after interview after interview. It's Yeah.
Man, it's I don't know why. Look, part of that just comes with being manager.
No, but
of
his
Man
is
United.
excessive.
It's just
His is excessive. You can say no
but they're
to
all
stuff.
like
You
they're
can
all
say no
pre-game,
to
post-game shit.
No, not all
I
of them.
don't.
Not
I
all.
don't know if he can. I'm not holding the
Tommy,
amount of interviews.
Is
against him.
Maresca
That's a
doing
weird
this many
stick to-
interviews? I guarantee. If I go to YouTube now, I'm sure Sky Sports have something for me from Amarim. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Mariska, right now you're going to be seeing a lot of I proved you all wrong. You know, I am a good manager.
actually,
interviews.
after now, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah, I am good, guys. Okay, see. No, my thing with United is with this is like, you know, Spurs can start with a trophy. That was the worst final I've ever seen. It was an
100%.
atrocious game.
It's one of the
Alright.
worst
It's the
games,
worst
period.
final I've seen since the last time Spurs were in a final against Liverpool. At least Liverpool had the decency to put them away in that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who scored the second goal? I can't even remember. That's how bad it is, man. Just remember the
Yeah.
penalty. Yeah.
It's Mane, I think.
Was it? Okay.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I genuinely.
think so. I think it was
I
Origi.
stopped paying attention.
I think it might have been
Sure,
Origi.
I stopped paying attention to that game after minute 2. So
Oh,
Yeah.
one thing I really loved about this was after they're interviewing James Madison and
Oh my
I don't know
God.
who
Oh
it was,
my
but they're like, do your
God,
celebration.
man.
It's like, that's for you, Roy, because Roy Keane was in the booth. or
Roy
whatever.
Keane said that you can't win a trophy with Madison in your team.
He
Yeah.
didn't
You know
play!
what?
I know,
He
but
was right.
that was the best
He
part.
was
He was
fucking
like,
right.
he
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
you played great, kid. He was even in the game. I was like, that was just lovely banter from Roy Keane there, you know. Like, just
Oh my
fantastic. Yeah.
God.
Hey, Keno is a grumpy old man, but he's sharp. He's
He
still
is
sharp.
very sharp.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
The lack of
yeah,
self-awareness
hey.
from Madison is crazy. It's like,
he's, yeah.
you've proved everyone. He was
Yeah, I
right.
know. He was right.
Uh,
Oh, it was too good.
Hey, I mean, in the end, Spurs won. They got their trophy.
So
Hey, he called his shot. Always win something.
I
second
respect
season.
him for
He was
that.
fucking right.
Yes.
Yeah.
He called
Yes.
his fucking shot.
You
That's
said it,
baller.
and you did it. You followed the talk up with actual results. So I still
gotta
think
give
how
him
we
props
got
there.
there was, a bit of a disgrace, but it happened.
Trophy is a trophy.
It's a trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's my question. All right. Do we think he's there next season?
No.
Is
I think
I think he's getting sacked. I think he's getting
Yeah.
sacked too.
I think
Yeah.
especially after that league performance afterwards, I think that mattered. I think he's getting sacked. 22 league defeats. Are you kidding me?
That's crazy. What do you
yeah.
think is there? What do you think? He's sticking around. Trophies enough to keep him for another season?
My head says he should be sacked, but then I remember Ten Hag was kept on for.
That's
for
true.
Doc.
He
Where
was
did you
kept
finish
on.
Yeah.
with Ten Hag?
I think they were
Uh,
10th.
8th
10th,
or
no,
9th.
or 8th, no,
8th, no, it was 8th.
They are
or 9th.
17th.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
There's
That
a
is
big
true.
difference.
That is true.
Next season they could
They're
be battling
17th,
relegation.
but they also got into the Champions League, whereas we got into Europa.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
does it offset?
You know something? I hope he stays.
So do I.
Genuinely, I hope he stays.
So do I.
Yeah.
So do I. I want him to stay.
Hey, he said on the bus in TV shows the third seasons are the best. So he's saying his third season is going to be amazing. So you know what? Give
You
it
know
to
what?
him.
Fair
Let-
play,
let's
man.
go.
He talks his shit, and I do
Yeah.
enjoy that. I do enjoy him talking shit.
Hey, he's so
And
far.
you
he's
know
been
what?
true.
After the trophy celebration is the exact time you should talk shit too.
It is your time.
Look at Tony. He's still sitting there.
He's
with
still
his
holding that
glasses.
trophy, eh?
Yeah. If I were him, I wouldn't even want to stay. If I were him, I don't know.
Walk away on a high.
Yeah. Considering what he endured this season, I think mostly deserved, but still, that relationship is fractured. Trophy or win or not, it won't take much for them to turn on him again. It will take like 2 games. If he loses the first 2 games of next season, they will turn on him. They don't like him. He has attacked his fans more than once. That's not a healthy situation. I don't know why he would want to stay, but
Yeah. Now your very thin, injury-prone squad is going to be playing Champions
I'm
League
old.
games.
I'm
Yeah.
old. Well, at least some key players are old.
So, I mean, Son, yeah, for one.
Aside
Yeah.
from Son, I mean, Son isn't even a key player at this point.
It's
He's
true.
not?
That's true. He's been benched a lot.
He's
Yeah.
he's
Really?
a team mascot.
Yeah.
He is a
Okay.
team mascot now.
Yeah,
He'll
fair
come on
enough.
for the
I was
last
thinking
20
Son.
minutes.
I don't know. Maybe Bentancur is younger than I think. Yeah, he's the other one I was thinking of, but I'm not sure.
I think it's generally a relatively young team.
They do have Archie Gray and Bergfall, I guess.
Lucas Berryval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. But I don't know. Hey, listen. If he wants to stay, he's more than welcome. Yeah.
I don't think Spurs will be successful in the league under him.
I don't
Especially
think
if
they
he
would.
changes tactics.
Yeah.
Well, it's what it is. See.
A lot of changes are needed at that club. I just don't think I would trust him to rebuild that squad. Like, as much as we're saying they're young, they need to get rid of a lot of players. They've bought a lot of rubbish.
The one thing, though, final word on this is I have generally enjoyed the general Arsenal fan base crash out online over Spurs winning a trophy. That has been quite funny.
This is one of those periods where I appreciate not living in London as an Arsenal fan, because I just focused on United. All of my friends, including Uzi, just iced me out.
Your content.
Yeah, exactly. It's like everything to all my United buddies who gave me shit when we went out against PSG, talking about how they were going to win a trophy this season and going to have.
When did I say that? When did
Apart
I
from
say
you.
that?
You are the only reasonable United fan I know. The rest, I'm telling
What a
you.
damning
Yeah.
with faint praise.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey, I've said it the entire time. I am not comfortable.
Yeah.
Let's quickly run through some of the other stuff we had. Tony, you deserve a chance to talk about the
yeah.
Arsenal Women's Champions League win.
Yeah.
You got your 5 minutes. Go, go, go. We
No,
spent more time on the Europa League than I thought.
Listen, we've had a very difficult. We had a very difficult start to the season, ending with Jonas Eidevall losing his job deservedly. Rene came in. Rene Sligish came in as the interim manager, and from the moment she arrived, she's just been fantastic. Tactically, management of the press, management of the players, the messaging, everything's been really good. And throughout the season, especially in the Champions League, it's just been littered with comebacks. Comeback against Bayern Munich, technically. Comeback against Real Madrid. Comeback against PSG, which was... That was impossible. To lose in England and... Leon.
Yeah.
He's projecting.
Yeah. I am very much projecting, yeah. To lose in England against Leon and then go there and win 4-1 is nuts. Like, that's crazy. So, I genuinely had a lot of belief going into the final because they've just shown that they can handle it. And then the game starts and they were fine. Like, genuinely, I've never seen Barcelona so blunt. We had a goal disallowed quite early on in the game, and it really seemed to lift us. Don't get me wrong. First 5 to 10 minutes, the defense was very, very shaky. Daphne Van Domselaar in goal. She made some vital interventions, but they were not commanding. And it seemed to spread a bit. But, as a game, Leah Williamson, England captain, Arsenal vice-captain, she was brilliant throughout the game. Mariana Caldente took some time to get into it, but then she really strengthened her place. Steph Catley. And the team just grew, and we were the ones having chances, So I was getting quite worried that you can't miss these chances against Barcelona. And then the second half, we started flagging a bit. Barcelona had too much territory. What does Renee do? She brings on fresh legs. Beth Mead. She comes on with Blackstenius, and for once, Blackstenius is onside. She's always offside. She loves running in behind. She's probably got the most disallowed goals in the Champions League this season, but she stays onside. Lovely finish, having missed one earlier with a really good run. So, listen, Barcelona, you look at that midfield, they have Patrick Guijaro, they have Alexia Putellas, the Ballon d'Or winner right now in Aitana Bonmati, and all these players, they had Parahuelo on the bench, they had Pyer up there, nothing, 0 goals against us. So, yeah, as I said, I was just glad that I was able to watch this one. You know, I really enjoyed the win in 2007, but it's a different experience when you actually get to watch and go through the game, live. So, yeah, special. This team deserves it. Every single one of the players played their part. Fantastic result. So, yeah.
I didn't after they thrashed Chelsea 7-1 aggregate, I did not
8-2.
think you guys
They
could...
thrashed you
8-2?
8-2. Yeah, 4-1, 4-1.
I did not
Yeah.
expect you guys to keep a clean sheet against them, but
I
that's the way
did say to you that they are not 8-2 better than Chelsea. I did say that. Chelsea just didn't turn up. You have a mental block against Barcelona.
For sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Ever since
Bad matchup, yeah.
Yeah, last season was the closest you came to actually doing it and getting over that hurdle, and then Barcelona hurt you at the end. It's just really funny because Chelsea have thrown a lot of money to get this Champions League. And, Arsenal, heritage, huh? It really counts for something. At least this is one place in Europe where we have heritage that works for us. So, yeah.
Hey, you also have heritage against Real Madrid in the Champions League.
We
on
do.
The men's side, so
Yeah.
That's what you got.
We just need to play Real Madrid every week. Every week in the Champions League. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't be careful about saying stuff like that, because you really don't.
No, Arsenal are the one team that always beat Madrid. I think they're unbeaten against Madrid in the Champions League.
Really?
If
Unbeaten?
my memory serves correctly.
Okay.
To be fair, we've played them twice.
Okay.
2 ties.
Hey.
But we are unbeaten. Wenger said it
No,
best.
yeah.
We have a
Yeah.
positive, we're one of the only teams to have a positive history against Real Madrid. And he's right. We do. So,
Yeah.
That's you.
yeah.
That's you.
And another team that's creating some positive history right now is Napoli. They have won Serie A for the second time in 3 years. Antonio Conte winning
special.
Serie A with the third different club of his career after Juve and Inter. Scott McTominay, my boy, Big Sauce, winning goal, Serie A MVP. I love to see it, man. The
How
goal in the
can you,
final, the goal was so nice too.
Lukaku as well.
Lukaku's goal is
Lukaku.
both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you not be happy for McTominay? You know what I mean? Like, just to be shipped out of United, goes to Italy, Conte trusts
He's
him.
having such a great time.
It shows
They
you.
love him there.
It shows
They
you the
absolutely love him.
importance of fit.
It's so good.
We criticize players a lot, but sometimes, like, McTominay is not doing anything different. He's just in a team that's built for what he does. Because he was scoring clutch goals for United. He was always a box crasher. He's a box crasher.
We said United finished 8th or 9th last season. If we
He
didn't
was
have
a big
McTominay's
part.
clutch goals,
He was a
we'd be the
big part.
same as we were
Yeah.
this season.
If you're
Like,
at
our
United,
underlying metrics are the same.
the problem
If
at United is
McTominay-
he didn't have any metronomes around him to dictate the game. Now he does, and he can focus on doing what he does. And 19 or 20 goal contributions this season?
Something
Something like
For
that, yeah.
midfield
yeah.
is fantastic. Yeah.
Mhm.
Antonio Conte, I mean, when it comes to league titles, this guy, he knows how to get the job done.
Elite. He's elite.
I am
man.
hearing
Yeah.
now that he might be leaving.
No, it's
Like,
true. I think you're
There's
true. You're
talk
right.
that he's
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah.
This guy, I think that's the best way to handle Conte. Win the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
Cut
him for a
ties.
season or two, win
Yeah,
the league.
cut ties.
Bye.
He's like
Don't let him burn it down.
he's like, okay, I need this amount of money for this season. All right, see ya. We'll get someone else in. All right. Which apparently, from all what I'm seeing, is Allegri is coming in to Napoli, and the talk is
Sarah's a weird league, man.
he's going to Juve.
It's a weird
Conte's
league.
going to Juve. Yeah.
They
And it
just
looks
go
like
across like
it's very
Very
strange.
incestuously.
Very
Yeah.
strange, yeah. Yeah. And I guess KDB to Napoli is very close to happening as well. In that route.
Good move.
I don't know, man. I can't picture him in light blue.
Yeah, it's odd. Eh? How will we be able to see it?
Yeah.
good
Might have
move, I
to do some
think, for him.
photoshopping.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think he'll
A
be
bit
good fit
slower.
for the league.
Yeah, a bit slower. I mean, Mkhitaryan's still doing stuff.
Exactly.
there. Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
Which is
Yeah.
nuts.
Hey, speaking of Mkhitaryan, his team
They
is in
blew
a big
it.
final.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
yeah.
they did blow it. They did blow
They
it.
blew
Yeah,
it.
they did blow it. Yeah, again.
Yeah.
They blew it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was last week. Roma got Europa League. They didn't get the Champions League, which Juve
Man.
ended up getting. But
No. But
Still.
they were 14th or
Yeah.
15th in the table when
Yeah.
Ranieri came
He's
in.
done a
He has done
fantastic
an
job.
unbelievable
Magic.
job.
Yeah.
Magical work over there, yeah. So maybe he can finally stay retired now. You know, he's done his magic here, right? Let the guy rest it, like just let him rest.
They're
right?
renewing, man. They're renewing.
There's no way, no. There's no way he manages next year. No way.
You don't
He can
think?
take a break. He's like 76,
He's already said
man.
that he's stepping
yeah,
away.
He's
Oh,
He's
is
already
he?
said he's stepping away.
Yeah. They'll have a new manager.
I think he's moving. He's helping them find the replacement, and I think he's stepping away. Other league news: Ajax with it. Well, first of all, PSV had a 9-point league in the Eredivisie. They fumbled that off to Ajax, who then had a 9-point league in the Eredivisie.
With how many games left?
And then in the second last game of the season, there was like 5 games left.
Yeah. And they just didn't win any more games.
Ajax had managed to fumble it. They did not win a single more game.
Yeah.
They fumbled the Eredivisie on the last day to PSV. Just generational bag fumbling in the Netherlands. It was pretty funny to see.
Is Henderson still on the Ajax?
He's still there.
Oh yeah,
He's the captain.
he is still
He's
there.
He's the
Captain of that
captain. Yeah.
It's yep. You know what? He fixed Saudi Arabia, and he's now fixing the Netherlands.
The coach was in tears, man. He was crying. I don't think I want to see a coach cry. He was crying. It's like, this is not right. Yeah.
That's
What's this? Not Daily Blind. I think Vergaus is there, right?
Velberg. I
guess.
saw
Yeah.
him like
Yeah.
pushing the camera.
He did. Yeah, he
camera
did.
away,
It's
yeah.
like
very
oof,
petty,
okay.
behavior there. You know.
Hey, that's the most accurate shot he's probably had all season.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I got no particular affiliation or like, you know, I don't really like any team out there. So for them to blow it, love to see it. You know what I mean? I don't really care.
Hey,
It's great.
no.
I think I have a
I'm-
soft
I'm
spot
pre-
for
I'm-
Ajax, but yeah.
No, I think I hate Ajax now. After all the shit
After
they've
Ten
done.
Hag,
After
yeah,
Ten Hag.
and Anthony,
I think I hate
and,
Ajax.
Yeah, justified
Fair
for
enough.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Ten Hag is now coaching in Leverkusen. Yeah, that's official.
I like
Yeah,
Leverkusen, man. I don't like this move. Yeah.
I don't think it's as bad as you think, man. It's not bad. He's got something to prove.
Hey,
He's got something to prove out there.
Eric, I got a whole bunch of players for you to sign, buddy.
Anthony.
Come on down.
Anthony, come get
Anthony.
Anthony. Yeah. Yeah.
Come get Anthony. Come get Rashford. All your former players. Come get Onana.
Is
Come
Anthony
get him
coming
all.
back to United?
I mean, he's on loan, but hopefully not.
There's no
We
concrete
need
deal
the
yet or
sales,
anything.
yeah.
No loan extension confirmed, nothing yet. So as of right now, hey, you know what else is coming back? Or not, I mean, not that United, but Raheem Sterling has had to come back to Chelsea, man.
Woo!
I just
I
remembered
I
that.
never
Just
been-
remembered that. Okay.
Worst signing. We got this guy for free. We paid less than half of his wages, and he's still the worst signing in Arsenal history. He was 0 goals in the league this
So
season.
bad. So
0
bad,
goals in
man.
the league, FA Cup, Champions League. What a useless signing. One assist.
What are we gonna-
Did he
across.
score
What are we
any
gonna
goals
do with
at all?
him?
League Cup. League Cup.
Ah.
He did some stuff in the League
okay.
Cup. Useless. Oh my.
What are we gonna-
I'm
what are we
watching
gonna
him
do
play
with him, man?
Southampton. He can't beat anyone. I'm just like, fuck, you know. I know you're 30, but come on. 30 is not this old.
Nah,
Like,
it shouldn't be that. You shouldn't be that bad, man. You shouldn't be that bad. How are we gonna find a club to take Raheem Sterling?
I used to like
Why?
Sterling. I don't like Sterling anymore, man. I don't. He's
I don't blame you, man.
really
It's
bitter
hard.
taste.
It's hard.
Really bitter taste, man. Give me Willian any day. Jesus.
Hey, Williams available. I think Fulham probably is not keeping him for another year. So
Maybe Fulham take Sterling. They seem to like that
yeah,
access.
you know what? It's kind of a signing that Fulham would make. So there is some hope. There's some hope there, yeah. But
Disgusting.
it-
Disgusting.
yeah.
That was
Anything
just
else?
about it we
Is there
had to
anything else?
cover
Yeah.
today. Yeah, I don't know. For more nonsense, follow us on all social media at 442. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. One more episode left this season, the post Champions League episode, and
Oh, should we
Oh,
do
I
a
guess
prediction? Yeah.
ooh, I guess we should. Tommy,
Yeah.
what you got?
My heart says Inter, and I'm gonna stick with my heart. 2-1 Inter.
Tony.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tommy on this one. 2-1 Inter.
Just to be a fucking contrarian. 3-1 PSG.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Why not?
Why
Fucking
not?
everyone else is breaking trophy droughts. Why not them too?
I mean, I can see it happening. Kvara just getting a brace in that game as well. Hey, you know what? Speaking of Kvara, he gets a title for Serie A,
And
PSG,
Liga,
and
yeah.
PSG.
Yeah.
He could potentially get a treble
It's
with
good
winning the
work.
Champions
It's good
League.
work.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.